Hello friends, welcome to informative channel. Those who are new to my channel, please subscribe, like and share. So today's topic we are going to discuss regarding COVID cases. So COVID-19 updates. So today onwards we will be going to discuss COVID updates accordingly each by countries. So if you have any specific countries update, if you require, please let me know in comment section. Today we are going to see COVID updates of UAE, United Arab Emirates. So according to today's condition, the cases which were very low and reduced comparing to 2022 till now, even though in 2022 January cases were very high. So today we are going to discuss update of COVID-19 15 August. So today is 16 August, so we will check till yesterday's cases in UAE. Till now, the diagnosis cases in UAE almost for 10 lakh. Around 10 lakh cases detected or diagnosed in UAE. We know they have taken well measure on COVID, and they have the software adoption, and they are very strict in mask, everything. By that we can say the cases comparing to other countries is very less in UAE. So the recovered cases are 9,84,142. So you can see the numbers are very high in the recovered cases. Almost 90-95% the people are recovered comparing to the diagnosed cases. And we are going to see about the death also, which is very less, around 2,339. So from this you can understand how the facilities they have provided to each patients, those who are diagnosed upon this COVID-19. So the present active cases are a little bit high, but even though the not much faculties are reported, so day by day people are getting recovered and they are getting discharged from the hospital. Even I am working in hospital, so I know the people are getting discharged and the cases are now coming. It's very less. So active cases in the current situation is around 19,000 approximate. So these are the cases right now we have in UAE. So what actually happens is that they provided, in the starting itself they restricted people and they isolated people and they put people in quarantine, and they give well facilities, well food and everything to the patients. So we will see the conducted test also. The total test in UAE they have taken is unimaginable. The test they have it means like PCR test, not all the blood test, and there is a different test, EDE, swab test, and there is other two more tests, and this is only upon PCR. And the blood test, rapid test, there are different types of tests, but comparing to the PCR test is very more, around the numbers on which almost 18 crore tests they have taken, and the daily test there is like comparing to other countries it's very more. For like 15th, on the 15th day's test, the daily test is there taken 1,49,376 tests they have taken. So from this you can understand the tests are going per, even though now it's almost now 2.5 years is going on, even though you can see the tests they are taking around 1,49,000 per test per day. And the vaccine also they are taking per day around 500 per day, even though now almost all the people have done PCR, and without vaccination we cannot stay in this country also. So there is many restrictions to enter in the mall, mainly in the Abu Dhabi side we cannot enter any mall without vaccination because hallucin will be grey. So we have to maintain the green. For the green also, before it was 30 days after you getting positive, completion of the 10 days, it would have stayed 30 days green hallucin. So now they have reduced to 14 days. So 14 days green it should be there. If you didn't do the vaccination, it will not detected as green, it will show grey color. So vaccination they have done in the countries like around so you can see the numbers are very high. So these are the things which are going in UAE, the current UAE situation. So date, you can see the date for last 1 week or 3 days. I can give you like 3 days, last 3 days is 13th. On 13th it is like 13th the diagnosed test is like 800 per day, and the recovered are 776. So deaths are no deaths on that day, even though there was the last death I have seen on 11th August there was one death, and the active cases on that day is 18,930. This was the case on 13th. Comparing to 14th, it is 822. You can see, so it is only 22 cases or more. Increasing, but again it got sudden decrease, but it's not in the neutral, it's getting up and down. So the recovered are also more, deaths 0. On 10th and 11th was the death last we have seen. 58. 15th as we discussed. So 92. So you can see the variation. There was reduced sudden comparing yesterday, comparing to 14th. Yesterday it was reduced. Again it was according to the new information we received from the NCEMA, the National Emergency Disaster Committee. So they, according to them, it going to be reduced in within this September or October. It will become again down. So, but the thing is that by the winter, maybe in the winter, maybe it will get increased as usual. When it comes to winter season, it gets again increased. So you can see the last 15th active cases 19,062. So it will again come down. I have seen today also all the patients which we have like around 5 patients got discharged today. So it will again come reduced. So these are the variation. We will summarize the report for COVID-19 August 15th. So the diagnosed case was 10,08,143. So recovered cases 2,142 deaths. We have 2,139. So the active cases 19,062. You can see the death cases are very less. Even our hospital is like a corona field hospital. So we had from last 1 year, 2 months, only 21 deaths. So you can understand the death ratio very less in UAE. Tests taken PCR is around 18 crore. Tests have taken in UAE. The daily tests. One lakh 49,376. So these are the information I want to share with you. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe and support my channel.